and gentlemen, waiting for some more people to come on. You know what I mean? Check. K Prophet, Brian Angel in the building. Black Cardman in the building. What up? Yeah, this is the Quarantine Breakfast with your boy Masspike Miles, episode number 7 or 6 or some shit. I don't know. I gotta look back. I'm doing too many of these motherfuckers every day. You know what I mean? So, you know the vibes. Wait for a couple more people to come in. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Shout out to everybody on Twitter, Periscope. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. It's the Quarantine Breakfast with Masspike Miles. Wait for a couple more people to come on. Joseph Keller in the building. Mastermind in the building. D-Ray in the building. JJ. So I want to talk, man. Chop it up, man. Chop up some game. You know what I mean? Like, let's talk about music and how music heals the soul. That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about how music heals the soul and how it seems like everybody's coming together. It's a beautiful thing. I don't know if everybody was up last night, kicking it, chilling, partying, having a good Saturday night or what have you. But, yo, the nigga D Nice did his thing last night. D Nice did his motherfucking thing last night. I don't know, he had 50 or 100,000 people attended for a 10-hour quarantine session. Bahamas in the building. I thought that shit was crazy. He had Oprah, Gail, Lenny Kravitz came through, Michelle Obama, Tyrese, and a slew of other individuals came through. So I thought it was crazy. Lil Duval in the building. What's up, baby? D Nice did his thing last night. I love how music is bringing us together. You know what I mean? It's going to be some beauty in this. Some people going to find themselves doing some new shit. As you can see, I got this fucking crazy fucking background in back of me. I've been studying, trying to figure out how to do certain things and add certain things to live streaming on Instagram and different things, different platforms at one time. You know what I'm saying? Yo, D Nice did a Instagram live last night for 10 hours straight. Shout out to Kenny Kim in the building. We're going to do the Rap and Tap podcast tonight. Yo, D Nice did his fucking thing, man. 10 hours of nothing but heat. Started it off old school R&B. Brought that music back. You know what I'm saying? Everybody came through and showed love. It was the best shit ever. I felt good last night. Sipped on a little something and smoked on a little something and turned on the Bluetooth speakers and let D Nice just rock out all night. Red the Demigod said on YouTube, music seems to be the easiest form of recovery and healing. You know what I'm saying? People can reach out without going out and buying meds, in my opinion. Yo, I agree. You know what I mean? We could always go back to music and get a certain ambiance and a certain feeling. And that club night we was in, you know what I'm saying? That night we had a great, drunk night on Miami Beach or South Beach or overseas or wherever you like to party at. You know what I'm saying? I think that this shit is dope. You know, in Italy, you see them all on their balconies playing guitars, singing. You know, Amsterdam, you see him. Shout out to Maya. You know, this shit is beauty. You know what I mean? Shout out to Oak Beauty in the building. I see you. Thanks for the love. Hawk Daddy's in the building. Black Card Man's in the building. You know what I'm saying? So we live on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I'll throw this up on Facebook later. For some reason, I can't figure out how to attach my Facebook with all of this fucking 3D effect fucking moons and crazy shit that I done figured out how to fucking do. I don't even know how I figured this shit out. But being in the crib in solitary, I ain't got nothing else to do but motherfucking learn, you hear me? Shout out to everybody on YouTube. XX Fix 1. Thanks for the love, homie. But yeah, music, man. We're talking about healing, music being a healing, man. It's just, it's potent. Music's potent. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna figure out how to add music into this program I got running. You know what I'm saying? And I'm to answer your question, Red. I'm gonna premiere some new music tomorrow. Once I figure out how to add audio into this program that I'm using. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna definitely release some unreleased exclusive videos. Unheard music, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody on Twitter showing love. Chop Dougie in the building. You know what I mean? So Mike and 07 in the building on Twitter. I mean on YouTube. Salute. But yeah, I mean, for those that's just tuning in, this is the Quarantine Breakfast with your boy Masspike Miles. And our conversation today is how music is the number one remedy for all bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get back to the real music. It's time to get back to the essence of what it's about. You know what I'm saying? And it showed last night with D Nice. I thought he did a really amazing thing. I think it was innovative. I think it was creative. I'm sure many people have thought about it. Just like I'm blogging, other people are blogging, people trying to figure out what to do, keep their mind moving. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Roxbury Rush in the building on YouTube. Nelson DeGrasse on Instagram, he's in the building. Shout out to all my Cape Verdeans as well. You know what I'm saying? Red said they got a curfew down here. Where's down here? Where's the curfew at? But yeah, I just vibed out last night. Smoked, drank on something good. You know what I'm saying? And enjoyed myself. You know what I'm saying? Vibed out for 10 hours with D Nice. Dorchester in the building, I see you. Sharoned on Instagram. But yeah, man. Joseph Kell, what up? But yeah, man. Good morning, everybody. Just waking up. This is the breakfast. Quarantine breakfast with your boy, Masspike Miles. I like to get up every morning and smoke one with the people. You know what I'm saying? Matt Chesson in the building. Yeah, but the topic of conversation is how music heals. I want to talk with y'all. Kick some game with y'all. Figure out what's going on. Let's chop up some game. You know what I mean? My brother Chucky in the building. Chaz that guy on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow my brother. Solid one. How you feel about this situation? I know you're heavy into the Japanese culture. How you feel about the situation that's going on right now, as far as xenophobia in Asian people, especially the Chinese? But it seems like people can't differentiate the difference between a Korean and a, Japanese or a Chinese person. So I see xenophobia is real heavy right now. Shout out to DJ Sam Smooth on Instagram. He just popped up. So did Queen G Kid on Instagram. Salute for coming through and showing love. But yeah, our topic of conversation is music, man. Music. How it's the remedy for all bullshit. Whenever there's some stressful bullshit going on, we could always resort back to some music. You know what I mean? I love this shit. I love how music is healing. I love how people are consuming it at a heavy pace right now. My Spotify streaming is slowing down. I gotta upload it twice or close the app, bring it back up in order for it to work. So people are over consuming. I noticed that my streams have went up because people are home. So, you know, there's good and bad when it comes to this. You know what I'm saying? Now, shout out to South End's Finest in the building on Instagram. But yeah, this is the Quarantine Breakfast with your boy Masspike Miles. Just sitting back, relaxing, kicking it. Like I said, I like to sit back and smoke one with the people. Since I can't have a session with none of my comrades, I can't kick it and do the things that I'd like to do on a normal basis. So shout out to everybody on Instagram tuned in. Good morning. This is the Quarantine Breakfast with your boy Masspike Miles. But yeah, did anybody else see this D Nice live stream last night for 10 hours? I thought that was crazy, man. Thought that was absolutely amazing. Yeah, I agree with you, Black. But yeah, I'm just vibing out this morning. I mean, really wanted to see what this vibe was like with this 3D shit I done started and trying to figure out, teaching myself how to do this online live streaming shit. You know what I mean? But I noticed there's a lot of shit going on. Everything's doubling with this coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? People are seeing spikes all around the world with the coronavirus. What I realized is this: the numbers that they giving us ain't the real numbers. It's a lot of niggas walking around with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss Ranks on YouTube. Yeah, but the numbers are crazy. You know what I mean? I know for a fact that niggas is walking around with this shit and don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if this shit is just gonna come and go. How long it's gonna be here for? How long we gonna be through? Go through the bullshit. But I wonder how long it's gonna take us to recover from this economic fucking destruction that's going on right now. You know what I mean? So, shout out to everybody tuned in. But I'm supposed to be in Europe right now, in one of the hardest hitting places that's popping. I'm just happy that I decided to fall back and extend the time the way that I did, and now, I could have got caught out there. Not with that. But yeah, this the Quarantine Breakfast with your boy Masspike Miles. Like I said, I just want to motherfucking sit back and smoke one with y'all. I'm starting to get cabin fever. Well, no, I got cabin fever. Shout out to everybody on Twitter too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sitting back learning how to do this live streaming and kick it. I'm not really the social media nigga, and not only that, I don't like talking on the phone. I don't like kicking it with niggas, shit like that. So I guess I'm more or less, because I like I told my man yesterday, I feel crazy even doing this because I'm literally talking to myself. Shout out to Exotic Ish on Instagram, Boston Stand Up, CV in the building. You already know what it is. You know what I mean? So, but Yeah, music heals, man. I think it's a great thing. I think it's a great thing. Music's a great thing. Y'all need to go to D Nice's. If you don't know who DJ D Nice is, he's a old school veteran. Came up under KRS-One and BDP. He had a song called "My Name Is D Nice," and he reinvented himself by being a world-renowned, fucking respected DJ. He was the Obama's DJ too while they was in office. So every party that they had, he was involved. You know what I'm saying? But last night he threw a 10-hour live stream concert to quarantine. The shit was stupid. He had everybody in there popping on his live stream. You know what I'm saying? He had everybody popping on his live stream. And that's what I'm saying. Music heals. For real. Mr. Tone in the building. Ike Boy in the building. I'm just reading these comments on YouTube. I think so too, because it is a economic depression, and they did skip over the fact that it was a recession first to make it look like something. You know what I'm saying? As a country, I do think we need to do better, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Gunsmoke. You know what I mean? Yeah, Ike, I'm trying to figure this shit out. You know what I mean? Shout out to Kevin in the building on Instagram. Shout out to Bias Official on YouTube. But yeah, man, that music, man, it's healing. That is the antidote. Music is the antidote. Sit back. You know what I did this morning? I woke up. I cleaned the crib. Well, first and foremost, I got the bed, I got everything situated first. Then I cleaned the crib, lit some incense, you know what I'm saying? Threw on some Sade, you know what I mean? And vibed out. Good vibes only today, man. Good vibes only. And stop the fucking xenophobia, man. Chinese food numbers going down, all types of shit, nigga. Like, man, you dumbass niggas, stop, man. Sick Rick in the building on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. You know what I mean? Show some love. You know what I mean? Shout out to Don Crockett on Twitter, Periscope. You know what I mean? Great vibes only, man. That's all it's about. I threw on that Sade. Everybody started dancing in the crib, having a good time. Good vibes only. Incense lit. Good vibes only. I'm not going to let this cabin fever get the best of me. Whole squad's here. Family's here. You know what I'm saying? We keeping a tight quarter over here. You know what I mean? So it's a zoo for me. I'm trying to figure out how to socially adjust and negotiate in my environment. And I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm negotiating with, like I said the other day. You know what I'm saying? But that fucking Sade, and I looked at it, that shit came out in 1983, 1984. Still vibing. Still vibing. It's Sunday. You know what I'm saying? We can't go to church. We can't pay homage to our gods that we represent. We can't do nothing. But we could do it here. We can make this a sanctuary. So I read this morning, because I like to read what's going on in the morning when I wake up. I read this morning that the Pope gave everybody a pass on going to confession. He said, if you decide or you feel like you committed a sin, you can confess And if you mean it, the Lord will forgive you. And he said, and if you do so, you don't have to come to confession for an entire year. So, you even got a year off on confession. This shit's so wild. Never in the history have mosques closed down at this dramatic rate. Never in history has the entire Catholic system, Christian system, everything is completely shut down. I think that's crazy. So the one thing that we have is good music. We got great music to sit back, enjoy ourselves, you know what I'm saying, and love what's going on in the house. Lost Child in the building. I see you on Twitter. Jessica's in the building on Twitter. Rashawn79 in the building on Instagram. Malek Rossity on Instagram. But yeah, man. So we can sit in the crib, we can learn something, we can read, we can fix things, and the things that we've been avoiding for all this time can be handled. You know what I'm saying? That bathroom can get, spruced up and redesigned and get fly, paint that wall. That's the vibe I'm on, like Rose said yesterday. That's the vibe I'm on. Let's vibe. You know what I'm saying? Let's vibe. Throwing that side A, you know what I mean? Throwing something real easy, throwing that gospel this morning, and give all praise due. That's the vibe. Shit. You know what? I shot a video at the Vatican, and this is no disrespect, smoking a joint in front of it. God made the weed, goddamn you. Right? But I'm going to tell you this. This is what I think. I think everybody has the right to believe what the fuck they want to believe, as long as they do right and what they consider to be right by God. Whatever it is. That's what I think. I don't know what's going on at the Vatican, all the conspiracy theories, and I'm sure there's a lot of weird shit going on everywhere. They ain't the only ones. You know what I'm saying? Mike on Twitter. What's up, homie? Boston in the building. You already know. Yeah, I got a new project dropping called Sky Miles 4, 11 Highland Ave. Tomorrow I will be premiering some new music. Hopefully at 12 o'clock I'll be premiering some new music off the project once I figure out how to load the music into this program that I'm utilizing to stream live. So I'd love everybody to tune in and come check out this project. I'll, run through a couple songs and, hopefully I can get some feedback. You can tell me which one I should release first and shoot the video first too, or don't put this on the project, or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? So, vibes. Yeah. So, good vibes, good music. You know what I'm saying? That's the wave this morning. Give all praise due. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to figure out how to make this live stream more entertaining as I become more knowledgeable with these programs that I'm using. Like I said before, I'm not really the fucking social media dude. I don't know how to get on these social media sites and allow my life to be known to people that I have no idea who they are, and you know about me and I don't know about you. So My apologies if it's like becomes boring or redundant. I'm learning as I move along. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, I got my own views. I have my own perception of how things should be and how I look at things. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to Andy on Twitter, Periscope. Shout out to Mastermind ATL. Michael Tellinger. Nah, who's Michael Tellinger? He sound crazy. R&B coming back, Mike. For real. R&B coming back real strong. Shout out to Mike on Twitter. R&B coming back. Chan Lee just came in the building, dropped in on Instagram. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I can't lie. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I'm just reading some of these comments. Wow, that's crazy. ATL Mastermind said an ex-musician found an ancient civilization on in South Africa talking about vibrations and how shit was done back in the day. Yeah, that's crazy. Music, man. Vibrations, music, sonic. You know what I'm saying? It does something to the mind, the spirit, the heart, the soul. Emotions. It evokes emotion. Emotion. This is the key to music. Emotion. It's mind over matter. You know what I'm saying? It's mind over matter. You know what I mean? Shout out to Amber in the building. You know what I'm saying? It's mind over matter, and you utilize the music to defeat the enemy. Sick Rick in the building too, showing love from YouTube. But my topic of conversation today is music being the healer. I don't know if people agree with me on that. You know what I'm saying? But you got people that take bowls, put water in them, make a woo sound, and do all of this. Everything's music. Sound is music. You know, you have people from every walks of life and every country and every civilization and every village, and even in the most remote villages on earth, still to this day, utilize music. You know what I'm saying? Also, I wanted to talk about today is this. You know, we have supervillains and we have superheroes in this world, right? And I've been sitting back and I've been doing my research for the last week since I've had the opportunity to, I don't know, download this information that is readily available to us on the internet, right? But Bill Gates, I want to talk about Bill Gates and I want to talk about Elon Musk, right? In 2015, Bill Gates got on TED Talks and he said he's not worried about war, nuclear, or any shit like that. He said, just to nip it in the bud. He said a lot more, but basically, in a nutshell, he said the way that civilization is going to get fucked up is through viruses. Right? All right. Fast forward now, we're here. Okay. Elon Musk. He said having a conversation with the biggest billionaire in China, the richest nigga who's sending us over 1 million masks and 500,000 test kits for COVID-19. He said that the population in a certain time was going to completely deplete. But he's for abortion. He's pro-abortion. Right? That's the word. Not that, man. But here we go. And this is the point of my conversation about Bill Gates and Elon Musk. They're the nice guys. Everybody loves these guys. They can do no wrong. They're the richest niggas on earth. They got everything popping. This nigga's making electric cars and solar panels and giving them to people in all these crazy places. And Bill Gates is the man because he's giving all his money away to foundations and this and that. And he's building Intel that happens to be in everybody's fucking computer, phone, device, everything. I think these niggas is the supervillains. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. In the 80s and 90s, niggas with glasses, and that was like them, was called nerds. The nerds was always picked on. They ain't have none of the bad broads. The jocks had them, and the fly niggas had them. Fast forward to the new millennium, 2000 and above, they're the new criminals. They're the new Ferrari riders. They're the new stunners in the club. They're the new billionaires and the richest people on earth. They're the nerds, right? Well, the nerds have the best scientists and the best minds working for them because they're able to pay them for their capabilities and their knowledge that they've acquired over the course of their educational fucking career, right? So with that being said, they're able to get the knowledge and technology and information before the normal civilian, you and I, or even before the government gets it, right? So, with that being said, who's the supervillain? If we got superheroes, who's the supervillain? I don't care if this nigga wears a cardigan with a shirt on, with glasses, and his sneakers tied all the way extra tight, and his pants fucking, his khakis, and his pocket pins. I don't care. That's a diversion to make you think that he ain't in the back like Glass. Or like Kaiser Sose. That's just my own personal fucking buildup of information that I put up over time. How the fuck are you getting these information? How are these directors getting this information? Or are these movies influencing science and influencing people of power? Oh, that's a great idea. I didn't know you can patent fucking viruses. I didn't know you can patent fucking diseases. Oh, this is mine. Oh, I found the comet. It flew through the air. I'm going to patent this fuck. Oh, AIDS? I own that. Who owns AIDS? Because how the fuck is you patenting diseases? How are you owning these shits? And do you own the antiviral medicine or medication that comes? I don't know what the fuck this shit is. This shit is crazy. But this is the Quarantine Breakfast with your boy Masspike Miles. And shout out to everybody on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all those streaming platforms. I don't know if this shit is streaming right or whatever, but you know, shout out to all of y'all. But yeah, I just wanted to let people know what I thought. I mean, I think they're the supervillains. Because think about it. This guy owns all this new technologies that this fucking nigga Elon Musk owns. He knows about AI technology. He knows about the fact that artificial intelligence will control the future. Because he's programming it to. Right? Because, you know, from my research this week, there was 4 robots that was like humanoids in a sense, and they lined them up, they shot at them, they whatever, broke them down, killed a couple of them, and one of them started fixing itself because he downloaded the information on how to fix itself from the satellite and brought it back down. Niggas start fixing itself. Why does everything have to happen in Boston? That's what I want to know.